Hello and welcome to episode 147 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I'm going to show you both legs of our Europa League semi-final against Dortmund. We're at home in the first leg and the team for that one is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team for that first leg match against Dortmund, and it is Ado in goal, back four of Denia, White, Dorrington and Quacquarelli, Delcourt at the base of midfield, Tinino and Lazio ahead of him, Teixeira on the left, Battley on the right, Hakar up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is suggesting that we show everyone the recent praises justified and put on a real show. No, I'm going to disagree with him. Pump the fists. I want us to win the first leg, take control of the tie, and let's go out into the tunnel. Having been drawn against an opponent quite similar to yourselves, you face a home leg first match. Are you confident of getting a positive result in front of your own fans? Yeah, if we play our own game and everyone does their job, we should be fine. Borussia Dortmund are all that stand between Juventus and a place in the Europa League final. How excited am I by the possibility of winning the competition? It would be fantastic, absolutely. We're in this game to experience success, so let's get into the match and see if we can do just that. As always, first 10 minutes will determine what, if any, interventions are necessary early on, and I'm hoping not to have to make too many today. Dorrington plays it forward for Quacquarelli on the right. He slides it in for Hakar, and Hakar's put us in the lead. After just 2 minutes, it's Juventus 1, Borussia Dortmund 0. And perfect start. Can we build on that? Leeds United leading in the other semi-final, an all-English affair against Aston Villa. And they've just doubled their lead. So they're really taking control of their semi-final. Spano to Danny. Terrasse, it's played out, but Tinino wins it back for us. Teixeira to Denia, back to White. Denia over the top for Teixeira, who's in behind and screws his shot wide of the goal. Massive opportunity passed up, and Dortmund playing it around at the back again, getting away with it this time. But if they keep playing it around, we will win it back off them. And they are still doing it, but they've made it over halfway. Barossi into Fershi, who shoots, and Ado makes the save at the expense of a corner. And it'll be an in-swinger, left-footed from Abeld rather. And Ado comes out and claims. We're approaching the half-hour mark. Teixeira's left-footed corner is headed over by Dorrington. Good effort, but not quite close enough. So let's demand more. We really need a second goal in this one, just to put some pressure on Dortmund ahead of the second leg. And it's time to consider what changes we'll make as the halftime whistle goes. And I'm inclined not to make any. I think I will make one though. I think I'll take Battley off. He's starting to tire. We're doing well. We can definitely find another gear. We'll take Battley off and we'll bring on Joffrey. So he can come on the right. And that will do for halftime changes. So we'll demand more. And just try and emphasise the fact that we are pushing for a second goal. We're not looking to sit on a 1-goal lead and take that to Germany. Danny into Puig. Vallejo, and his effort is cleared. Joffre to Quacquarelli, who launches it down the right hand side. Danny keeps it in their left back position, finds Madsen. Puig into Barossi, finds Schnellbacher, and falls for Terrace. Vallejo, Aitor Vallejo, has equalised for Borussia Dortmund, and that was not what we were looking for. Okay, let's go attacking, demand more, and then we'll look to make some changes to try and regain the lead. This is definitely not what we were looking for. So 66 minutes gone. Let's make 2 or maybe even 3 changes. Quacquarelli needs to come off. DA can replace him. We will take Teixeira off on the left hand side for Garnacho, and also let's get Pamela on and take off Romeo Lavia, and that'll do for now. We'll save ourselves 1 change just in case, and let's confirm those. We'll demand more again. It probably deserves to be 1-1. That's probably a reasonable scoreline, although the XG disagrees with that. Shots on target is in favour of Dortmund. Right, let's demand more one last time. And it's a free kick, Garnacho over it. And this is looking promising. Garnacho right-footed hits the post, and the rebound falls for Hakar, but he's offside. It won't count, it remains 1-1. Will we get one more opportunity to take a lead to Germany? No, it ends. Juventus 1, Borussia Dortmund 1. I'll be back in a moment with the second leg. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and the away leg against Dortmund. The team for this one: Ado in goal, back four of Denier, Dorrington, White and Quacquarelli, Delcourt at the base of midfield, Lavia and Smith ahead of him, Teixeira on the left, Batterley on the right, Hakar up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well my assistant wants us to go out there and do it for the fans. I'm not going to say that this time. I am going to say we should be winning and booking our place in the final. Don't let me down. So let's point the finger and say that. And let's go into the tunnel. I want a little bit more from everyone in this one. Ian Smith's versatility is brilliant. Quacquarelli has been doing really well as a wing back, so he'll carry on doing his thing. And let's kick the match off and see if we can secure a place in the final. We drew in the home leg, so we're going to need to go to Germany and get the win. But it is the German side on the attack first off. And the shot comes in, but it's too high. Highlight comes to an end, so we're going to need a demand more. I don't want this going to extra time. I want us to do it in the 90 minutes. So we're going to need more, definitely. We've not even had a shot yet. Abeld with the ball in. It's headed away. Hakar is beaten to it. Fershi back to Barossi, who cuts to the edge of the area. Cuts back in, it's crossed in, and the shot hits the woodwork, and Denier clears as far as Teixeira. Highlight comes to an end. We need to demand more. We have been so far second best in this game we've got a lot of work on if we're going to get the win over there. Puig Dollars into Rodia. Terrace gives it straight to Lavia, so we've got the ball back. Teixeira, ball over the top. Smith is in behind. Shot is saved, and it will be a corner to Juventus. And it's an in-swinger, left-footed by Teixeira to the near post, headed away. And Abeld brings it over the halfway line and keeps going. Smith gets back, but has fouled his man and picks up a booking for it as well. So not ideal. We've got 2 players now on yellow cards. And numerous players not playing well. Abeld with the free kick for Dortmund. The header hits the top of the crossbar. And the halftime whistle goes with the score Borussia Dortmund 0, Juventus 0. So let's go into the dressing room and let's give the lads some words of encouragement. We have to be better in front of goal. So let's point the finger and say that. And let's make some changes to try and give them a bit of a helping hand. So we'll take Quacquarelli off at right back and bring on DAE. We will take Ian Smith off and bring on Tinino. And we will also take off Hakar up front and bring on Stamenkovic and see if he can have a decisive impact in the second half. So let's get that underway. 2 changes remaining, so we'll use them late on in the second half. We'll demand more. Lavia over the free kick, and his shot is on target and pushed behind by the Dortmund keeper. So we'll get a corner. Right-footed in-swinger from Batilli. And it's cleared. Fershi brings it away and the highlight comes to an end. So we are going to need a demand more at some point. Batilli needs to come off. He's playing really poorly. As Dortmund have an effort just wide. I'll get Batilli off now. And bring on Garnacho. And for my final change, I am probably looking at Dorrington, I think. And bringing on probably Mancuso, I think. Yeah, I'll bring on Mancuso for the last 10 minutes. And let's demand more. I'm not going to go attacking because I don't want to leave the back door open. So it looks like it is going to extra time, and indeed it does, which means we get an extra substitution. Keep working. Let's make that extra sub now. And what can we do? What have we got left on the bench? Patrisco could come on. And we could switch Garnacho to the left-hand side. So that would work. And that's what we're going to do. So let's get out there for the... So in fact, I'm going to undo both of those things. We will put Garnacho on the left. But I am going to use Joffrey instead and get out there for the extra time. Let's encourage. No point demanding more at this stage. The lads are tiring rapidly. So let's just encourage them. See if we can manage to find a way through. As Leeds United are absolutely running riot in the other the other semi-final. 5-2 up away to Aston Villa as Dortmund have a corner. It's headed away and Ludwig collects it, plays it out to Barossi, back to Boncompagni. Vallejo's shot hits the bar, Denia clears, the highlights continuing, which is worrying. Vallejo has collected it on the right, played it back to Ludwig. Stamenkovic has won it though. He's going to have to do most of the work himself. Finds Tininho, who plays it back to him. And Joffre wins the ball, but gives it straight back. And the highlight comes to an end. And we're approaching the final few minutes of the match. And we are heading for penalties by the looks of it. And there we go. The extra time period finishes with the score 1-1 on aggregate. So, time to pick our penalty takers. I am going to choose... let's choose based on penalty taking ability and composure. Joffre with the first one. Tininho. Lavia, Stamenkovic, and Diaye. So those 5 are going to take the first 5 penalties. And I'll leave the rest of it up to chance. Stay calm and back yourselves, will be fine. So I am going to... I want a nice calm reaction. So hands together, stay calm, back yourselves, will be fine. And let's get out there and do it. So first up it is Dortmund and it's Barossi. And his penalty is a good one. He finds the corner of the net. Joffre first up for us. And his penalty is straight down the middle. Keeper dives out of the way. 1-1. Richard steps up for Borussia Dortmund. His penalty is saved. So we have the advantage, but can we make the most of it? Tininho with the chance to give us the lead, and he does. So with 2 penalties each gone, we lead 2-1. Ackinger steps up for Dortmund, and keeper goes the wrong way. 2-2, but we have our third penalty coming now, and it's Romeo Lavia. His penalty sends the keeper the wrong way. 3-2 to Juventus. Boncompagni steps up for Dortmund. And the keeper goes the right way but can't get there. 3-3, but as always, we are a penalty behind. Stamenkovic scores. Keeper goes the wrong way. So this one for Dortmund has to go in, or we will be in the final. And it's Guerra with the potentially decisive penalty. And will he force us to score our last penalty? Yes, he will. So we have a chance to win it here. If not, it's sudden death. And it is Diaye stepping up with the decisive 5th penalty. All he's got to do is find the back of the net and we're in the final. And he's missed it. So it goes to sudden death. Dumbia is the man for Dortmund this time. His penalty sends the keeper the wrong way. And now it's us that's behind and needing to score. So Mancuso steps up. Can he put the ball in the back of the net to keep the shootout going? Mancuso scores. So the shootout continues at 5-5. Ludwig steps up for Dortmund and keeper makes a save. So we have another chance to win it with the 7th penalty for us of the shootout. And it's Garnacho stepping up to take it. Can he put the ball in the back of the net and put Juventus in the final? Yes, he can. We make the final, and I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and with our recent declining form, it does make slightly disappointing reading. We're down in 3rd place with 19 wins, 10 draws, 4 defeats and 67 points from 33 games. So we're 12 points adrift of leaders Inter, but we do have 2 games in hand on them. I still feel that it's too much for us to do, so I'm not going to show you any more of the league unless something dramatic happens. So let's have a look now at when we're going to come back. And I think what I'm going to do is I will show you the Europa League final against Leeds United. And if there is any chance of the title being in the equation, I'll show you the final game of the season against Sampdoria. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.